darlings. Hope you're all doing well. Bless Lily here. Welcome to this reading where we're going to be taking a look at the urgent message from your future self. I have three options for you today, my darlings. Option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. See which one you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it. And let's go ahead and begin. My amazing option number 1. And welcome to your reading, guys. If you were drawn to this little doggy over here, get comfy. Let's do a little bit of an energy check-in so you guys can make sure that this is the right reading for you. And the message is coming from your future self. I'm getting a time period over here that has to do with the next 6 months. This is a timeless reading, but there's something important that you're either waiting to happen or waiting to manifest within the next 6 months. Overall, number 6 is coming through. Could be your life path number, could be your date of birth or the month of birth. Okay, so here your future self is saying, look, I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating. Whatever it is that you're waiting for right now, victory. Victory. Things are going to turn out so much better than what you're expecting. Your future self is literally saying, my God, I can't believe the way that things have worked out. So much better than what I have been anticipating, than what I have been expecting. The sun, first and foremost, this is about happiness, this is about success, this is about answer yes. So if right now you're waiting for this energy of something important that needs to come through within the next couple of days, documents, someone's answer, decision, guys, cards straight away, even without the energy check-in, they're just saying, look, yes. So you know what, for this one, I'm not even going to do an energy check-in. They want to jump straight into the message. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to respect that. I'm just going to mention that I do sense a lot of Gemini energy over here. I'm sensing a lot of people having been born in summer. Yeah, so just a little bit of an energy check-in. But it's just that you also, you could be somebody who doesn't like a lot of talking. You're more about action, you're more about details, you're more about let's do this, and this could also be part of your energy check-in, but here I'm getting let's jump straight into the message. Okay, so documents, decisions, changes, something works out so greatly for you. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck in this particular beautiful oracle, I have things that have been maybe too difficult. And you've been waiting for, that rainbow at the end of the very long gray storm that's literally made you feel exhausted. So here, you're telling yourself from the future, look, things are getting better. Things are getting so much better. And maybe it is you talking to yourself from just a short period of the next 6 months. Maybe you don't need your future self right now telling you things from 5-10 years ahead. Here you need something that lets you know that what you're doing right now, it's paying off. And something incredibly important. The answer is going to be yes, the answer is going to be in your favor. And overall, you're telling yourself, look, it's going to be easier. So you're saying, stop catastrophizing, stop imagining worst case scenarios. Being in the moment is important right now. Your future self is saying, look, enjoy. And even though it's difficult to enjoy things right now, but enjoy the littlest things. Enjoy the littlest things, because for you, my amazing option number 1, sometimes when you spend a lot of time waiting, when you spend a lot of time catastrophizing, thinking of those worst case scenarios, you're missing out on the things that are good in the present. Even if there's only one, or even if there's like half of a thing that's good in the present, your future self is saying, look, just enjoy the journey, because in the future, it feels like you're going to have a different approach to life overall, where you're not putting your life on pause, where you're not allowing stress to eat your energy, eat your time, eat your opportunities, where you're learning to still enjoy things, and thrive as much as possible, even under the most difficult circumstances. This is not about neglecting the issues that you have. This is not about neglecting your emotions. No, this is different. This is about diluting the difficult, sticky, heavy energy of the unknown, of the issues, of the troubles, diluting it with the little things that are going right. Things are getting better. You're telling yourself things are much, much better. Ocean of possibilities. So your future self is saying, look, you might be too fixed on something right now, on a particular person or a particular place, on a particular strategy. Here, your future self is saying, look, it's going to be a little bit more different to what you're expecting. Easier, but with the energy of additional options that you're not seeing right now. The more flexible you are, the better. You might be in a different place because they're giving me the journey over here. They're giving me the possibilities, horizons. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you're moving to another country, although for some of you, I definitely see it. That in 6 months, you're in somewhere in a different country, whether you're relocating or you're just traveling. But there's a different environment. And you're like, okay, now I see that there's so many exits to the issue. There's so many solutions to the issue. There's so many different ways that have not been visible before, but are apparent right now. And they're much better, much better. There's a lot of words that are coming through that has to do with good, better, easier, more enjoyable, pleasurable. And freedom is also coming through in 6 months. They're telling me that you're more free. It's as if you have more money. It's as if, yeah, look, wish granted. Oh my God. And again, we have the suitcase, guys. This is, I want to say, a very specific message for those of you maybe who wanted to relocate, to travel, to go to a particular place, to move in with somebody, to find somebody. Because here you're packing your bags and you're either traveling or you're moving somewhere. But look, the wish is granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want. This is exactly what I've been telling you, but it's what you need. And the wish is granted. Wow. Option number 1. You are just rushing into your present time from the future to let you know, baby, we did it. It's happening. Even if it seemed impossible, it's happening. You know, there's so much love from your future self. It's very interesting. Especially for your inner child, or maybe that scared aspect of you, that aspect of you that would usually get some sort of reassurance from overthinking. It's a little bit of a different story over here. In the future, even in the next 6 months, you're adopting a new approach to supporting yourself. Not through overthinking, not through preparing for 1,001 ways things that could go wrong. Here, you're like, okay, when there's a problem, there's a solution. You're much more chill. Much more chill. And your future self is also saying the story does not repeat itself. It's a different experience. And you're also amazed. You're honestly amazed over here within the next 6 months. So right now, they're saying, look at the things that truly give you energy. Energy right now, because we have the bonfire over here, we have the sun over here. The sun is a lot about the energy of you. It's about finding your center. It's about finding the core things that make you feel good. So here, your future self is coming through with a very important message and says, look, examine what it is that makes you feel good. Yeah, that's one thing. Another thing, read between the lines and double check all the documents, all the flight information, Everything needs to be double checked. If you can't do it yourself, get somebody else to do it. A professional, a ChatGPT, whomever. There's this energy where your future self is saying, look, to avoid any complications or mistakes, double check everything. Don't be afraid to ask extra questions. Don't be afraid to look difficult, to seem whatever, boring or stupid or whatever that you don't know. Ask whatever needs to be asked. Check whatever needs to be checked. And read between the lines. Right now, you might have somebody in your life, my darlings, that might have some sort of interest when it comes to you, but it's mostly based on sex, mostly based on chemistry, mostly based on trying to get into your pants rather than into your head, into your heart, right? So you're telling yourself, look, read between the lines. Read between the lines. And here you're telling yourself, it's not about words, it's about actions. So pay close attention to somebody's actions. But again, in the future, you're telling yourself, that you're very enthusiastic. And there's this energy of maybe being somewhere hot or just feeling warm inside. This energy of connection to people. But again, the connections you're telling yourself, they're very different. There is some sort of sexual energy that's coming through within the next 6 months. Let me see what it is. And here, even at the bottom of the deck, I have a community. I have you having fun, going out, dancing, doing whatever. Community where you're able to share your ideas. Community where people are helping you, where you are helping people. It's very interconnected. You're having fun, but they're like different connections. There's some sort of person where the feelings are, it's interesting. I'm going to tell you this. It's either that there's this friendship that's happening, but both of you feel like it's not just going to be the friendship. Both of you feel like there's something more. The energy of sexual attraction is there. The energy of chemistry is there. The energy of flirtatiousness is also there. But I definitely see a connection that has a lot of emotions, but it might begin as a friendship. But here you're thinking about this person, your heart races a little bit faster. You might have some dirty dreams about them as well. And they too about you. Okay. Peaks reached. Don't stop. Don't stop. Celebrate your achievement and savor the triumph of your ascent, for you've climbed high and earned your beautiful. Another thing that's coming up, guys, for you, for quite a few of you, you're celebrating some sort of raise, some sort of next level. A little bit more money, maybe not a little bit, maybe a lot more money. Expansion, being able to secure your place somewhere, It has a lot to do with security, securing your place. And right now, you have a lot of issues. You have so many things to worry about. Like the money is blocked somewhere. Your relatives or your friends, they keep on having issues. You need to deal with 1,000,001 thing. Here in 6 months, you're like, oh my God, I'm finally being able to relax. I'm finally being able to feel secure in some sort of place or in some sort of situation. Incredibly relaxed, laid back. And again, we have more fire, we have more passion. Asking you to stay open-minded. Look, you might have a lot of fire energy as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This aspect of you is very active in the next 6 months. And again, we have ignite, and again, we have ignite. Embrace the mysteries of life. Stay open-minded and embrace the wisdom that unfolds from every experience. Something is going to light you up, guys. If right now you feel like you're not interested in anything, you're apathetic, you're like, whatever, don't have the energy, don't want to deal with anything, in 6 months, there's something exciting. For some of you, it's this relationship. For others of you, you're dealing with a particular project that's just almost consuming you. Yeah. And you're happy, you're creating, you are, oof, this girl is on fire, or this boy is on fire, right? But you're also telling yourself not to be too fixed about how things are going to work out. Not to be too fixed. The more flexible you are, the more comfortable this transition becomes. But a lot of heat, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, ambition is also coming through. Your body feels better. Your energy levels are much higher. I don't know, maybe because you're getting some good loving over here. Now, we'll also say that if you're in a relationship right now and the passion aspect of your relationship has kind of died down or there isn't enough, within the next 6 months, they're telling me that this aspect is, well, much better, much, much better. All right, amazing option number 1. That's what I see for you. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it resonated. Claim its energy down in the comments below. If you're up for a personal read, all you have to do is send me an email. The email is in the description box below. In that same place, you'll find the link to my Patreon page, over 250 exclusive videos, additional discounts, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. My darlings, take care now. Bye. My amazing option number 2, and welcome to your reading, guys. Want to say darlings and guys at the same time. Okay. So it was dice. No, guys. Guys and darlings. Right. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of an energy check-in. Seems like for a lot of you, your brain works faster than your mouth. Sometimes. Option number 1 was also in a rush. They were like, we don't need any energy check-in. Let's jump straight into the message. But for you, let's do a little bit of an energy check-in. All right, so right now you feel like a lot of things are unfair. There's a disbalance between give and take. A disbalance between give and take. Now you're questioning a lot of things that you've been taught, that you believed in, and you're realizing it was a bunch of BS that you now have to unlearn, and you are becoming your own leader. You are becoming your own messiah, so to speak. I'm seeing that quite a few of you, my amazing option number 2, you have been working very closely with your shadow aspects. You've been embracing them. You've been finding new ways to get to know you, get to know your personality, get to know a lot of things. Also, they're telling me that you're somebody who's quite smart. You can be quite sneaky sometimes. You either, how do I put it? How do I put it so that you understand and that I don't get censored? You can find ways that are maybe a little bit in a gray area. Let's put it that way. So you, at one point or another, you've been told to go by the rules, but then you understood that the rules are incredibly limiting. So you have this mind right now where you're understanding that the system has its limitations, but it also has certain ways for you to proceed. And here you might be exploring certain things. Yeah. You're also thinking outside the box. If before you were somebody who is very maybe by the rules, needing, like, you know, that a good girl or a good boy complex, where you've been told that you have to be fair and right and forgiving and blah, 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 blah. And here you're like, okay, well, it's not working out. So now you are kind of restructuring your rules, your other things. For quite a few of you, you're incredibly sexy, attractive, and you're now finding that energy that brings this out in you. So you might be playing around with your looks, the color of your hair, your style. You might be getting tattoos, removing tattoos, cutting your hair, getting hair extensions. You might be finding the colors that work for you. You're maybe diving deeper into the sort of fabrics that you like, into the sort of the foods that make you feel good. There's this energy of exploration, and there's this energy of being more daring. Yeah. Because with the Taurus energy and the Libra energy, they're both quite, they can be quite stubborn and maybe stuck and maybe not as open to change and experimentation as the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And I like that combination because now you're literally trying to see what works for you. Not for everybody else, but for you. Might have a cat, might have a dog, might have have a special place in your heart for ginger cats. Who knows? Who knows? And you might have been seeing a lot of sunflowers lately. All right. If that sounds like you, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and take a look. And by the way, there's something about maybe your approach, slowly but surely getting there. You do have that persistence and stubbornness of Taurus, but sometimes it just pisses you off. Pisses you off. Your inner fire comes through, and you're like, "Oh my God, let me just have the thing that I want." All right. Urgent message from your future self. No. Oh, yeah, here we go. The steady progress. Exactly what I was just talking about. So your future self is saying, "Oh, baby, I know you want to hurry things up. I know you've got your impatience. I know you're wondering when you'll meet the one, how you'll meet the one. I know you're wondering whether you're going to get to where it is that you're going to get. But the key right now is not to drop everything last minute. The key right now is not to give up. The key right now is not to self-sabotage, but to keep on going. Patience, yeah? Channel your inner tortoise. Oh, it is what it is. It gets you there slowly, but it gets you there. Yeah? It gets you there slowly, but it gets you there. Move with deliberate care as patience and attentiveness guide you to thoughtful achievements. So, here what I'm getting is the card that for whatever reason, hold on, oh my God, steady progress twice. Oh, guys, patience. Oh my God. You're very, very, very persistent with that message, guys. I'm getting 8 to 10 months. And you're telling yourself, don't rush. Don't rush. It's crucial. Don't force anything. Don't force anything. Connections, processes, documents. Don't go looking for answers from people that are still thinking about something. You're telling yourself this is crucial. It came through twice from this thick deck, guys. And they're saying don't drop it, don't give up on something. Create a pace. Crucial. If it comes through like this, guys, it's crucial for your success. You will get help. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony amongst all beings. You will get help, and there's some sort of union that's going to happen, but it's not a fast thing. I'm definitely seeing union over here. I will try to get more details in a minute, but let me actually check this particular. Trust, support, playful. Again, we have love and patience. Attend to your bond with love and patience. Nurture and growth. For those of you, my darlings, who've been looking or who have maybe met somebody already or you're with somebody, stability, persistence, and patience are key. Because I'm seeing a bond over here. Strong bond. I almost want to say a long-lasting bond. True love, yeah. Don't give up and don't go into the direction. You're telling yourself, Your person is near. Literally. Your person is near. 8 to 10 months. For some of you, I will tell you this, guys, 8 to 10 weeks. But there's a very big possibility that you like something gets effed up, and that's why you're hearing this message. Something gets effed up, right? And you're telling, like, your future self is saying, maybe that's why there's a difference. Maybe if you rush into something, it gets delayed. Oh my God, again, love. Oh my God, guys. I've been doing this for years and years, but you're reading today, my days. Your future self is saying, I'm going to bring you this message right now so that we finally get the love. You have true love coming in. But it's as if you're going to have some sort of temptation. You don't know, okay? Hidden. You don't like things that are hidden. You don't like things that are unclear. But sometimes clarity comes with a little bit of patience. You're telling yourself not to rush something, guys, especially when we're talking about a connection. Don't rush, and don't go into some sort of questionable connection. 8, again, we have 8 and we have travel. We have travel, we have the tracks. Like, you're on the right track. They're saying keep on going on that track. Keep on going. Your wish becomes true. You're going into the energy of a new chapter. A new chapter, a new beginning. If you have been seeing a lot of videos, if you have that energy that you meet your person while traveling, they're saying travel. But some of you are trying to push something prematurely. And also they're saying, look, a fool cannot, how do I put it? If a person is acting like a fool, most likely this person is a fool. Don't try to look for wisdom in foolishness. There's going to be, or there might already be, a particular person that's acting like a fool. And you might be thinking that this is your person and whatever. For a lot of you, no. This person is just a fool. Let them be. Let them do whatever. But also, as if for a lot of you, there's something new that begins, but give it time. Don't force it. Especially when we're talking about the ladies. My lovely ladies, especially for you, do not force this connection. Let the other person do what they need to do. You do what you need to do, they will do whatever it is that they need to do. Because here they're telling me that true love is coming in. But it's as if something happens over here, guys. I swear, it keeps on saying, look, stay on the track. When it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your, what's the word? Standards. There we go. When it comes to your standards, go for it. Another thing that's coming up over here, they're telling me relocation for a lot of you. If this is what you wanted, yes, it happens. Yes, it happens. Yes, it happens, but it might take a little bit longer. Finding something that you truly want might take a little bit longer. But your future self keeps on saying, don't rush and don't settle. Because especially if you're looking, for example, for a job right now or for an apartment right now, you are going to be tempted to take away the energy of not knowing the difficulties by settling down or by choosing something that you're sort of okay with. Don't. Your future self is saying it's incredibly important for you to choose what really resonates with you. And it might take a little bit of time, but that true love needs to happen with a lot of other things, not just people. with the apartment, with the job, with the food, with the climate, with the nature, with the place. Yeah. So seek that true love. Your future self is saying seek that true love with everything. The thing, the person, the energy, the taste, the texture has to resonate with you. It's the process of selection. And yes, it might take a little bit longer. And also, your future self is saying, look, don't be afraid to ask uncomfortable questions when you need to. Yeah? When you need to, seek clarity. Seek clarity. Also, be ready for the answers. Yeah. So if you're looking for something, double check. Double check. Double check everything. Okay. Amazing option number 2. Your future self is like literally saying, it's going to happen. The answer is yes. So for some of you, maybe you've been asking about a particular place right now or a particular person, or whether you're on the right track. The answer is yes. I'm incredibly happy for you. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be so worth it. Wait, something else fell out. Yeah, look. Yes, you're going to relocate. Yes, you're going to get the visa. Yes, you're going to get the freedom. Yes, there's this energy of traveling, long distance, elevation. Maybe you've been thinking, do I need to go to, I don't know, Florida, for example? The answer is yes. Do I need to move to Spain? Oh, the answer is yes. Yeah. Do I need to move somewhere else? Things are going to work out over here. You're telling yourself things are working out. Yes. Beautifully. Might just take a little bit longer. Well, patience is a virtue. Yeah. All right, my amazing option number 2. That's what I see for you. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this reading. It resonated. Claim its magic and its blessings down in the comments below. If you're up for a personal read, all you're going to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this video. And in that same place, you'll find the links to my Patreon page with over 250 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal reads, ad-free content, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. I'm my darlings. Take care now. Ooh, bye. My amazing option number 3. And welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards. Say your name out loud on your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. Alright, so if you're drawn to the little piglet over here, by the way, it had its little leg broken over here. I had to fix it. So maybe for some of you, you had some sort of issues with your legs or your feet recently, or maybe you twisted your ankle or broke your leg in the past, maybe a couple of times, but you're still walking. Yeah, you're still walking, you're still doing your thing. Maybe some of you had some sort of hip surgery. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your energy. Check in. Okay. Okay. I'm getting a lot of witchy vibes. For some of you, you might have curly hair. This is energy of something unique about you. You bring the fire, and you also have a lot of warmth. You want family over here. There's big disappointment when it comes to, very specifically, by the way, over here, very big disappointment with the person with whom you either had a family or wanted to build a family, but there's also connection to money. It's either this person backstabbed you, and either they stole from you, or this person was wealthy but was very stingy with money, or they were trying to control you with money. You know what I mean? There's some sort of disappointment with a person that in one way or another has backstabbed you. And I'm seeing that a lot of you despise, even though it's a strong word, but you honestly despise people that are trying to be somebody that they're not. And they think that if they have money and if they have the power, then they can just, wipe the floor with people. And it's this energy where you're like, you know what? F you. And you're very confident. You know that you can be very independent, but also you're not shutting a lot of people out. Like you're not completely shutting people out. Maybe a couple of months ago, you didn't even want to talk to people. You didn't want to go out. Here, today, now, whenever you're listening to this, I feel that you're more open. You're more in this playful energy. Maybe because it's spring. Maybe because it's just your internal spring and you're ready to blossom and bloom. And for you, what is important is family, but also financial stability. It is what it is. Finances are very, very, very important to you. You might have, like I said, tried to build a relationship with a person who was very different financially, in the financial aspect to you, and it didn't work out. And now there is a lot of clarity about the sort of level that you are at, the level that you are expecting from your partner. And it doesn't just talk about money, it talks about the qualities of a person that is able to pursue something, to execute something. Anyways, but you want a proper family over here. Okay. And you're not afraid to say it. Look at this. Good, good. Might be saving up for something as well, by the way, guys. Might be saving up. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of you. You're putting money in your piggy bank. Tak, if that sounds like you, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and take a look at the urgent message from your future self. Urgent message from your future self. Ooh, let yourself be carried away. Oh, caught up in a whirlwind of a romantic moment. Hello, romance. Hello, your future self. Okay, so what I'm seeing over here is number 13. This could be an indication of 13 weeks up to 13 months. You, your future self over here, is saying, oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm getting, that energy of passion, desire. It's also something about taking a chance, taking a risk. You're happy over here. You're happy and you're very daring. It's a very empowering energy. You're telling yourself, I'm seen. I'm seen, I'm heard, and you're telling yourself, I'm alive. I am alive. You feel very, very alive. They're showing me something beautiful over here. Like they're expanding this picture. They're showing me a lot of flowers. They're showing me a beautiful view in the distance. They're showing me a person that's holding you close. And when they look at you, they see you. You're saying, this is something very new to me. When a person looks at me and sees me, not who he wants me to be or she, not who I'm expected to be, not a function, not a person. And you're very happy. And there's this certain aspect of you that's come out that maybe you didn't even know you had. You're like, I'm daring, I'm cheeky, I'm sexy, I'm ambitious, I'm like happy most of the time. Excited about life, excited about a new day. Damn, you guys, it feels like a leap. It feels like a leap. And for quite a few of you, what I'm seeing is that maybe something that you've been saving up for, either it leads to this connection or this energy, or it's like, you're saving up, but this person helps you in one way or another. Step into the enveloping valley of shadows. Here, fears are faced, and the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. Stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truth and embrace the lessons they offer. All right, guys, so somebody's been hiding something from you. Somebody, your future self is saying, look, something is unclear, very unclear right now. Soon you're going to get some sort of information, some sort of confirmation. There are people talking behind your back. You might be worried right now if it's going to affect you. Well, I'm saying that you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be very disappointed. It is what it is. You didn't expect this person to act the way that they're acting. Your future self is saying, look, something might not go according to plan. Something might not go according to plan. Either the situation on the outside, either something breaks down. But it leads you to abundance. It leads you to home. Your future self is saying, look, there's a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. So brace yourself over here, my lovely option number 3. Because you're going to learn something, some sort of information that might change your plans, and it disappoints you. But it also helps you face your fears. And this is why courage is also here. This is why you're facing your fears. You're also going to learn a lot of secrets. Your future self is saying, look, you know what? You are so much wiser than you think. And you're so much stronger than you think. This situation, whatever it might be, is going to show you just that. But the outcome is beautiful. For some of you, you might be not getting the job or losing the job. For some of you, you might not be getting something that you were planning to get. But it's temporarily. And like I said, 13, 16. You're in a completely different place, maybe even with a completely different person. So your future self is saying, look, maybe some sort of deal doesn't go through over here. And you're like, oh, dear Jesus, I'm lost. What do I do now? The universe has a completely different plan for you. Yeah, it has to do with family. Look, family abundance and loads of money. Option number 3. You are very wealthy over here. Very wealthy. Honestly. Not in 13 weeks, but overall. But in 13 weeks, you have money. Maybe because of this person. Maybe because of something else that happens and the money comes from a different place. You might even find out that something that was meant to be yours, like some sort of inheritance or bonus or whatever, wasn't given to you. Because this is mostly also about trusting somebody, or thinking somebody has got your back, or thinking that something is going to work out and it doesn't, but it brings you blessings. With that destruction comes blessings, a new chance, especially when we're talking about money. Money and love, look, complete newness. So option number 3, they're telling me to let you know that it's going to be a little bit stormy with a chance of disappointment and slight agitation. But the blessing that comes out of it is spectacular. That you're in love, you're in lust, you're in chance, you're in luck. You're in the place where you're meant to be. But maybe you didn't know that place. Maybe you didn't see that place. And they're telling me that you know how to handle it. Yeah. There's going to be a new creative way to get out of some sort of difficult situation. Through innovation, imagination, through helping, through other people helping you. And you're taking some sort of shortcut. So don't hold on to whatever wasn't for you. Person, place, situation, because your person, your story, your place, your rose bush is waiting for you. And I want to say, look, it's the time to maybe release a certain persona. Your future self is coming in to say, it's time. It's time to almost release the old identity and go into the new. You've been holding on to something for too long. Yeah, you've been trying to combine the energies of your authentic self and the energies of the person you had to become. They're saying it no longer works. That's why there's going to be destruction. That's why there's going to be some sort of clearing up of the passage. Because you are now meant to be in a different place with different people, so that you're no longer trying to merge something that doesn't need to merge. It's like this energy of camouflage and the energy of the camouflage over here. And you were trying to create relationships and career from a place where there are two opposing energies within you. Like I said, your true self, your authentic self, and the persona you had to create in order to survive. Yeah. Temporary block. Just remember, when that energy comes in, if it's not already in your life, yeah, it's a temporary thing. Temporary. And then we have again prosperity, jackpot. Hello. Oh, your future self is so happy. Honestly, guys. He's so happy. Showing me the map, saying, look, I live in a good area. Okay, guys. You're bragging a little bit over here. You have every right to. Yeah? And you're like, okay, I'm finally on the easy street. And sudden wealth. They keep on talking about sudden wealth. Having plenty, sudden wealth, money maker. My amazing option, number 3, sorry. I was looking at number 1 over here. You go, guys. Almost there. I absolutely love this reading. Let me know if you enjoyed it too. Down in the comments below. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. The email is in the description box below this reading. In that very same place, you will find the link to my Patreon page with over 250 exclusive videos, additional discounts, and much more. So make sure to check it out. And guys, take care of your beautiful, beautiful selves now.